Hello and welcome to your daily love message from your person. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in the beautiful messages from your divine masculine's true self today by aligning with my soul. Because in the earlier reading, your person came through very strong and said, I am loyal to you. You just wait and see. I'm going to show you the change in me. Let's start again. That's the vision that they seek, and they are very turned on to you today. They're feeling very confident in themselves today. There's been a big shift within them, and that's because we're moving towards the new moon and the 6/6 portal and the solstice ahead. So let's connect and see what they want to say to you today from their true self. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So what do they want to say to you today from their true self? One card coming out. Now, I may expand and bring in another deck, I'll see. But this is what they want you to know from their true self. Wow, look at this. Know that my silence is bringing us back together. I've got angel bumps because that's the absolute truth. When they are silent, they are able to think about their life. They're able to process their circumstances, to understand what they are feeling. They have time, space, and room to think about you, to connect with you, to miss you, to want you, desire you. That's what they go through when they are silent. When they are silent, they start to feel safer to approach you because they don't feel pressured anymore. And the pressure never came from you anyway. It came from deep within themselves. So the silence is bringing you back together. You know, there's a powerful Depeche Mode song, one of my favourite bands, that says, enjoy the silence. So try and enjoy the silent periods because there's so much healing taking place during the silence, not just for them, but for you too. It allows you to come back to your own self, to put all that beautiful energy that you've been giving to them and feeling like you're not getting anywhere. When you give that to yourself, you feel uplifted. You feel powerful again, especially if you've been feeling depleted and drained and stressed and angry because you're thinking, I just feel like I'm going round in circles, or why aren't they replying, and you're stressing yourself out. So when you have that silent time, you're also able to find your faith again, to go within again, to reconnect with yourself and your soul again, to connect with self and source again, to think about what you want, to do things for yourself again, to be able to put your own needs first and to look after you. So silence is a brilliant healer on this journey. That's why separation is preparation. That's why the delay creates the way, because it makes things possible. When we step back and step out of the way, the universe can step in and create the way. So if you find you're too much in your head, just need to breathe, ground yourself, maybe go for a walk in nature, or, reset your own mind into a higher vibration, because the silence you were in or the silence you've had is bringing you back together. And for those of you who are already in communication, be so grateful for it, because remember the times when you were in silence and you were hoping for communication. Don't get triggered or annoyed or frustrated now because you're in communication but they're not giving you what you need. The silence is still bringing you back together. They are working out what to say, working out how to reply, how to start the conversation. That's what's on their mind. So the fact that this card's come up on its own is such a huge sign that you are coming back together. So in last night's reading, we got the energy of, I will see you again. Today, your person is saying, I am thinking about you, and the silence, my silence, because they are saying to you, I know it's my silence. You've reached out to me. You're there for me. I know it's my silence, but it's bringing us back together, because they are also teaching you to trust them to reach out. So there's a reunion energy coming in again here. And in the earlier reading, them saying, you just wait and see. You just wait and see. And you might be watching this reading and think, oh, I've heard it all before. And your person is saying, really, well, you just wait and see. Because I'm going to prove to you that the silence we are in is helping the connection. It's bringing us back together. Understand that. So I'm going to bring in the silence deck here, because they're in silence. They're saying, my silence, whether it is radio silence and you're not communicating at all, or they just not replying to you right now, that is bringing you back together. Now, this card jumped on the top of the camera. The differences between us scare me, but excite me too, and I'm accepting them. So there may be some differences between you that you're getting their head around right now. And understand it's not putting them off you. It makes them more excited about you. It turns them onto the connection. They are more afraid that you won't like the real them. That's also something they struggle with. You light me up inside you. So remember, when you're shining your light brightly, in their darkness, in their silence, they will feel that. And in the silence, they go over all these things. What if you don't like the real me? Why do you want me? This is the things they go over. Yeah, look at this. I'm going over in my head all the things I've done, and it pains me. All the things I've done and all the ways I've behaved. And I think, why do you still want me? Why? What if you don't like me? What if you don't like who I really am? We've got differences. What if you don't accept my differences? These are things that they are going through. But when they are going through those things, you're the light that lights them up because they are preparing to come forward. There it is again. So they are saying, yes, I'm going through certain things and understanding certain things, but I am preparing to come forward, understand and know that the silence between us, my silence that I've created by not replying to you or blocking you or ghosting you, is what's bringing us back together. Because in the silence, I'm preparing to come forward. Separation is preparation. The silence is creating the way. So try and enjoy the silence today and see it as a time for you. A time for you to feel in your power. And what I'm going to do as a bonus message, I'm going to extend this reading a little bit today. I'm going to bring in the divine feminine, the silence. So what are you going through in the silence? You know, while there's that silence there, what are you going through? First card, I just really miss you. I just really miss you. I've got one other card coming out. So that's what it is. You know, you're just really missing them in the silence. You want to talk to them, spend time with them, and you just really miss them. So remember, they've never gone anywhere, even in the silence or the separation. They're right by your side. You just have to remember that, because you complete me, you're saying. You complete me. But you are already complete and whole already. You don't need them to be with you physically to feel complete. That's something you are working on. And this card just moved on top of the deck. I'm dealing with it. So you're dealing with it. You're dealing with the silence. You're dealing with missing them. You're dealing with what you need to deal with. You're dealing with what you need to deal with, and they are dealing with what they need to deal with. So make sure you continue shining that light, because they are preparing to come forward. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.